we're not dropping eBay to do whatnot. We're just adding a string to our bow, and we don't know if long term this will be part of our business. Maybe it will. Interestingly, eBay are gearing up to do their own version of live selling. Did we enjoy it? Yes. Did it work out okay? Yes. Did we sell stuff? Yes. Is it sustainable long term? Don't know. And if we'd have just randomly gone live without all of the promotion we did in advance of the show, we would have had nowhere near that size of audience. It stands to reason, right? It's obvious. Well, hello, welcome back to my shed on a Wednesday. It's one of those weeks. I don't know what day it is. I thought I'd come on and say hi. Last night was our first ever Whatnot live show. I've got a red nose. I'm freezing cold. Why is it freezing again? Stupid weather. Where was I? Yes. Last night was our first Whatnot show. If you joined us, thank you. If you bought something, thank you. Behind me, well, I've just done the eBay orders for the day. It's a shipping day for eBay. So just finished that, dropped all the parcels off for eBay. Now, if we take a look behind me, I've just brought all this in from the kitchen. This is everything we sold on our first Whatnot show. The first one, we decided to do toys and games. And I thought I'd have a little debrief, let you know how it went and what our initial thoughts were. It went incredibly well, as in we sold everything. Technically wise, there were some slight hitches, which was to be expected. It was our first stream. We didn't quite know what we were doing. We didn't really mess too much up. We did some giveaways, one of which was meant to be a giveaway to buyers. So those who had actually purchased something were eligible to enter a giveaway for a giant bar of chocolate. Let me show you the size of it. Hold on. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's here. Right. So this one, this huge, bigger than your head Caramilk thing. Caramilk, sorry. This was meant to be a giveaway for buyers, and when Andrea set that up, it was just a giveaway to anybody in the stream, which was fine. So somebody who wasn't a buyer just got a huge slab of chocolate. Not a big deal, but I don't know what Andrea did there. Apart from that, we need to streamline things a little bit. We didn't preload our auction lots. We were doing them as we went. And in order to get the postage accurate, you have to put weights in. So we were weighing things whilst we were live, and it was a little bit chaotic. But that's kind of our style generally in life. It's a little bit of chaos. I thought it went well. We have done a lot of live streaming here on YouTube, so we're kind of used to that scenario, talking to a phone, being live in front of an audience. We've also done auctions here on YouTube, so we were used to that scenario. We had a chat with some friends afterwards, and I said in that, if you were new to streaming and talking to lots of people and that sort of thing, I think it would have been so much more overwhelming. We felt relatively comfortable doing it. It was only the tech side that was, confusing and difficult. And even that, to be honest, was okay. Some of the stuff within Whatnot, though, is not intuitive. We had Lex helping us out behind the scenes, and we were taking advice from people. So thank you if you helped us out with the tech side of things. Yeah, where was I going with this? I can't remember. I had things to say. Overall, though, we were very pleased. We were pleased that we had a strong audience. I can't remember the numbers now. It was well over 200 people, I think, at one point, wasn't it? Can't remember. It went in a flash. We were live for well over an hour, and it felt like about 20 minutes. So all in all, our initial thoughts on Whatnot was, or is, or are, it was good. The platform it's clever. It's clever the way the payments happen, and that's pretty seamless. It is quite clever the way if a buyer buys multiple items, it applies postage discounts. And then I'm about to do the shipping on this. I've just looked at our list of orders, and you can see next to a buyer, it will say 3 items. You can click on that. You can see which items they bought, and it has applied their postage discount. So hopefully that's all worked out fine with the weights that we were putting in. So that side of it's really quite clever, quite slick. It remains to be seen long term if we can keep up this sort of momentum, because we're in the privileged position of having built up a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok following, right? Social media following. So we put in the legwork to promote the hell out of our first show. And it paid off, as in we had hundreds of people watching and lots of people bidding, and we sold everything. And we made fairly good money on the items we sold. My point is, can we sustain that long term? I don't know. There's been lots of talk about Whatnot. Do you need a social media following to make it work? I would say 100% in our experience, it helped no end. If we'd have just randomly gone live without all of the promotion we did in advance of the show, we would have had nowhere near that size of audience. It stands to reason, right? It's obvious. And then, as I was saying, will we be able to do shows continually, you know, in months down the line? Will we still have that sort of audience? I don't know. Will they stick with us? Were they there because we'd just been talking about it a lot? And of course we had the promotional, if you sign up, you get £10 to spend things. So people were there eager to spend money. Yeah, I don't know. We are doing another show this week. We thought we'd kick it off with a bang and do 2 shows in a week. So tomorrow we're doing another one. This next one is going to be in the Disney niche. Lots of Disney Blu-rays, DVDs, mugs, some plush, that sort of stuff. And the offer is still running. There's a link below this video. If you haven't signed up for Whatnot and you want to have a look, give it a go. If you use our link that we've been given, you will get £10 credit to spend on Whatnot. So please do, you might as well grab the offer while it's there. So yeah, in a nutshell, we are very pleased with how it went. We had no idea how it was going to go, what response we would get. Would it be a tech disaster? I think that was our main worry going into using a new platform, you know, the tech side of it. And it was as smooth as we could have hoped for. A couple of hitches, but nothing major. So it's all good. So now I need to work out how the shipping works and printing off the labels and all of that. Not done that yet. I need to get everything packaged so I can get the dimensions of the boxes. A few people did buy multiple things, which is good. It's going to make my life a little bit easier. I can just shove those multiple purchases in one box. So if you do want to join us for our next show, it's going to be 7 o'clock on Thursday over on Whatnot. Please come along, say hello. Even if you just want to watch and experience it, see what all the fuss is about, that's fine. You don't have to buy anything, but the £10 credit is there. If you're not already signed up, use that, get some money to spend. And then it remains to be seen whether this will be part of our business longer term, whether we're going to add Whatnot to our roster of income streams. I don't know. Did we enjoy it? Yes. Did it work out okay? Yes. Did we sell stuff? Yes. Is it sustainable long term? Don't know. Really don't know. But we will certainly give it a go. That's the point of this. I remember we had an interesting comment on when we first started talking about we're going to do Whatnot soon and building up the interest in the shows. There was at least one comment saying, oh, another eBayer switching over to Whatnot. It's like, we're not dropping eBay to do Whatnot. We're just adding a string to our bow. And we don't know if long term this will be part of our business. Maybe it will. Interestingly, eBay are gearing up to do their own version of live selling. I do believe they are going to start with clothing sellers again, which we are not. But we will try and get onto eBay's version of Whatnot, right? Live auctioning as soon as we possibly can. So that's quite exciting that eBay are responding to this shift in the reselling, selling online market, this live selling. eBay are reacting to that and they're releasing their own version, and it is coming to the UK and we want to be part of that. So yes, watch this space. Come and watch our show on Thursday if you would like to. As I said, it's going to be all Disney stuff. So if that's not your bag, we will be doing more shows. We want to try a vintage and homewares one. Andrea's got an idea of doing a mugs and jugs show. I may do a music one at some point. We're going to experiment, right? That's the plan. We are also looking at buying another wholesale lot. If you followed the channel for a while, you may remember when we moved to Norfolk, we bought a van load of stuff wholesale. We're looking for another wholesale lot that would suit Whatnot, or that we think would suit Whatnot. We were going for something, but that fell through. So we're now looking for another wholesale deal. If you were there last night and you joined in, thank you so much. Maybe your purchase is somewhere in here. Do you want to quickly see, if you didn't see that show, what did we sell? Playmobil. A whole load of board games, from Exploding Kittens to Stupid Deaths. That's a funny game. Some of these fantasy ones, Asgard, Paw Patrol, something for the kids. Some vintage ones went. One of our favourites, Articulate. There were some interesting toys and games like this solar hydraulic kit that went. Some vintage stuff. All of this Cindy 1970s, 80s, I'm not sure the era. All of that sold. Anyway, I'd better let you get on with your day. If you do want to join us for a Whatnot show and you haven't yet signed up, please use the link below. You get £10 credit to spend if you use that link. We'll see you there tomorrow night at 7 for another Whatnot show. If you'd like to carry on watching me, I'll pop another video up here. As always, please check this one out if it looks interesting. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.